100 days till Breyerfest!
I tried.
Hey guys!
We're mid-model horses.
And today we're doing the 100 days till Breyerfest party!
It's a little bit of a party.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of like a story time and a QnA.
Yeah.
It's gonna be party. Alright, so the first one is favorite Breyerfest.
Oh wait, do we want to explain what's happening? No?
Oh, I kind of already did.
It's 100 days till Breyerfest, so we're doing a little special video for it, so.
Yeah. The favorite Breyerfest we haven't been to.
I gotta think about that one.
Okay,
I'm gonna grab Identify Your Breyer real quick.
I'm going to say I think Breyerfest 2011 was my favorite. That was the fairy tale one.
Theme-wise or
Theme-wise?
horse-wise?
Yeah, theme-wise.
Okay.
Well, and horse-wise. Like, they both go together. I just like every horse from, like, the special run line and stuff from that year. That was a really cool year.
Yeah. Off of the top of my head, from what I can remember, Birthday Bash was one of them, maybe. I don't have a favorite Breyerfest theme exactly. I really liked British Invasion. I'm on Identify Your Breyer trying to find the Breyerfest thing. Oh, I really like the 2010
Oh yeah,
models.
Lights, Camera, Breyerfest. That was a cool theme.
Yeah, I would say probably 2010 model-wise. I also like the theme.
Yeah.
For me.
Okay, and then favorite Breyerfest we've been to?
Are we doing model and theme or like overall experience?
Okay, let's do both.
Okay.
Okay, so my favorite Breyerfest, model and theme-wise, was definitely 2016.
Mine, model and theme-wise, was 2014, even though I didn't come home with the models that I would have liked to come home with.
Yeah, 2014 was cool. But the favorite one experience-wise was definitely 2018. Nothing can top that. That was crazy.
Yeah, probably 2018 for me also. I don't have a particular Breyerfest that stands out a lot. Probably 2017 or 2018.
Which takes us to least favorite Breyerfest we've been to. This is model-wise, because I don't have a least favorite experience. I just love Breyerfest too much. But definitely 2017. I think I came home with one special run.
My least favorite Breyerfest experience-wise was 2016. I only went for one day and it kind of sucked. Sure, while we're on the topic of... Okay, because I can't decide a least favorite Breyerfest model-wise, it's kind of difficult for me. But. So
this year, they've released 5 special runs so far.
Yep. And it's Breyerfest right now.
Yeah.
Well, as of filming.
Yeah, as we're filming this. So we just saw like the first in-hand pictures of the new special run models. I love Quill. Quill is my favorite superhero, and I love Appaloosas, and I'm loving the Smart Chickalina mold, so I love it. Diana is also stunning.
Diana looks really nice in person. She reminds me a lot of Glossy Don't Look Twice, and she's like kind of behind the curtains there. I don't have Glossy, but...
Yeah, and I love Wonder Woman too.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
I prefer Marvel, and I have been talking... Okay, I think I've been saying it pretty much since the theme came out, that I want a Spider-Man themed horse. Yeah, at least by its name. I'm really hoping it's the Bristol, but we're really confused on the special run thing right now.
Yeah, okay. That's too much to get into, but it makes sense in our head.
Yeah.
We're really confused about it, but whatever. Okay, first Breyerfest we went to together was 2015. So it was my third Breyerfest, and that was your second?
Yes.
And your mom couldn't go down, so we took you. Which leads to our funniest Breyerfest story.
Was that also 2015?
Yeah.
It was also 2015. Okay.
Yeah.
Since we started going to Breyerfest together, we've had a room in the Clarion ever since 2015. And you had one in 2013. Something got messed up with it, right?
Yeah, we had one in 2013. That was my first year going. And then my mom didn't make a reservation. So then 2014, I took my friend Hannah, which I think I've talked about in the videos before. And we stayed at the Embassy Suites.
Yeah. So 2015, we stayed at the Clarion, and we were in one of those outdoor rooms that were the smoking rooms that you have to like walk outside and it's all hot, and then you get in your room and it's all cold. Okay, so we were sitting in our room. We had just gotten back from either the park or room shopping.
I think it was room shopping because I was going to sleep.
See, but I think you were going to sleep because we were out in the park all day, and then we went out shopping later. Is what I think I remember. But Anyway, so it already kind of smelled like smoke in our room.
Because of like the people smoking outside.
Yeah, so...
And my mom had models up in our window that she was trying to sell, so she had like a lamp on the curtain.
Yeah. So this lamp was leaning against the curtain that like covers the windows. And we started smelling this burning. And turns out it had been the light bulb from the lamp leaning up against either the lampshade or the curtain, probably both. And oh my god, it was the funniest thing. Hannah was like, she had just had like ibuprofen or like some like
I think it's melatonin, like to make me fall asleep.
Yeah, I don't remember, but it was so funny. There's this little like outlet plug thing that has like 6 outlets in it that you plug into one outlet. And has a little red light on it. Well, Hannah sat up so fast when she saw that she was laying in one of the beds. She sat up and she pointed at it and goes, "Get it out!" She goes, "Get that thing out of here." She thought that the room was already on fire. It was so funny.
And I was sitting there and I was like, we cannot burn down the Clarion.
Yeah, this is during Breyerfest.
There are millions of dollars worth of fake horses in this building. We cannot burn down the Clarion.
So, yeah, we almost burnt down the Clarion during Breyerfest, and nobody except for us 3 has known about that since it happened in 2015. And then the next year, the fire drill happened.
Well, there was also fire drill in 2013.
Yeah.
And like my mom and I came back from the park for lunch, and we were the only people in there except for all the like the roommates, and like the fire alarm went off, and we had to go stand outside. And I was sitting there, and I'm like, "But I just bought Glassy Spring, and he's in there. We need to go back and get him." Yeah, and then 2016 the fire alarm went off, and someone had their parrot there, and like the parrot was outside, and I was texting Emma because she wasn't there with me, and I was like, "There's a fire drill happening. Someone has a parrot out here." Favorite Breyerfest purchase is next. I need to think about this for a second. Okay, I'll just say mine. Mine's not really a purchase, but my mom volunteered last year, and we got Churchill, and if it wasn't for her volunteering, I would never, ever have a Churchill in my collection. So that was so freaking cool. Yeah, that's probably my favorite, but I didn't buy him, so I need to think of another one.
I have 2. I'm just gonna go with the original 2 that I thought of.
I need to go
one is an actual purchase, and it is Pamplemousse, and I talked about him in one of our old videos about my first Breyer Grail achieved or something. And then my other one is Champagne Wishes, who I did a partial trade for Glossy Big Checks to Cash. And, yeah, that's that. Look how cute he is.
Okay, actually, I think my favorite purchase was my Glossy Cremello Quill Surprise.
Oh.
Because, okay, when I first opened him, I hated him.
That was really funny.
Yeah, that was, okay, this is also 2015.
I think there's a video of that. I can insert that.
Yeah. Ew, I got the Cremello one. I got the Cremello one. So nasty.
At least see it in real life.
But my mom cut the video out before I saw that he was glossy. And I was sitting on my bed, holding him, and you came around the corner and you were like, "What are you doing?" Because I was just staring at him and I was like, "It's growing on me."
Well, when we were in the car, even after you found out he was glossy, we were like, this thing is disgusting.
Yeah, I hated him, and now I love him. So that's probably my favorite Breyerfest purchase, because I love it when I fall in love with models. Luckiest Breyerfest moment.
So pulling my first glossy surprise horse, my first and only, my glossy dark horse surprise Appaloosa.
So mine, okay, well, I mean, I've been very lucky at Breyerfest, but I think the craziest one that could never be undone before, or like topped, yeah, it could never be topped, was when I took my friend Hannah to Breyerfest, and this was 2014, so this is when they were doing the silver charms. Oh, yeah. And we had a ticket early on Friday morning, and I grabbed the surprise because we shared a ticket, and with the other half of the ticket she grabbed Platinum Star, and I open up my surprise and I pull him out and he's glossy, and I start sobbing because I've never opened up a glossy surprise model before. And she pulls out hers and it's the silver charm.
The Silver Charm Platinum Star.
The Silver Charm Platinum Star, and we had no idea what was going on. I thought that because they had released Camilla, the giant foal, that year, and she had the different pattern variations, I thought it was something like that. And that was the first time that we had seen a Silver Charm mixed in with the other models. So, I mean, we had no idea that that was even going to happen.
Yeah.
And that was crazy lucky. The next one is favorite Breyerfest special run model.
That we've purchased or that exists. Let's do that we purchased, because that exists is very hard.
Mariah's Boom.
You used to talk about how much you hate him all the time. And I'd send you pictures of my very pretty one, and you'd be like, well, he's still ugly. Oh my gosh, there's so many pretty Breyerfest versions. Oh gosh. Under the season option.
No, celebration model.
Celebration model? You said special run. You said Breyerfest special run model.
I meant celebration. It's written right there, celebration model. I'm like, there's not that many to choose from, and why are you pointing at Oration? She's not a celebration horse.
Because you said special run!
Breyerfest special run model.
Okay, celebration horse that you own?
Yeah.
Then yeah, Mariah's Boone also.
Yeah. A Breyerfest model we passed up in regret.
Again, like in line. Like we could have gotten it in line.
Yeah, yeah.
That's because that's like choosing a favorite special run model that we don't have.
Yeah.
One of mine is Platinum Star for sure. That's one that like has recently gone down in price, but I've never like had the motivation to buy him, and I think he's really pretty. You do yours, but I think of another one also.
So, when the Bollywood surprises came out, I hated all of them except for the Pintaloosa. So, my mom and I were getting Bollywood surprises and trying to get a Pintaloosa, which we never got. But with that, we pulled 2 buckskins and we sold both of them. And I kind of regret that now because I like the buckskin. So, that's probably the biggest regret. But he's not too hard to find.
Yeah, I think Platinum Star is the only one off the top of my head that like really sticks out that I regret not getting. Because 2014 we had 2 special run tickets, but we didn't know how the special run, sorry, I'm looking at my phone. We didn't know how the special run line worked, so we didn't go through and we didn't get any. Oh, Haute Couture. He's really expensive now and I really like him. So Haute Couture and Platinum Star are both big ones.
Okay, and then the last question that we have for now is First Breyerfest
2014?
2013.
And we wanted to talk a little bit about our first Breyerfests too, I think, right?
Yeah.
You can start.
So, for my first Breyerfest, I went with my mom, and it was only me and her. And that was actually the last time I've only gone with my mom. We kind of went by ourselves in 2016, but we still met up with you guys.
Yeah.
Every other year we've taken people. But I think, like, I watched so many videos on YouTube about how Breyerfest worked. We had the first special run ticket of that year, so it was like 10 o'clock on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew how the line worked. And, like, there was no one to show us. We didn't ask anyone. I think that's just, like, impressive. That, like, we just stood in line at, like, 7 o'clock, and then we get in at 9, and then we found the special run line, and we were, like, able to successfully do it. As I'm standing in line, people are running around the side. If you know how, like, the old Breyerfest was set up at the side of the covered arena.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so people were running around the side of that screaming, "It's Roxy! It's Roxy!" And I had no idea what that meant. All I wanted was Ryman and Naomi and Winona, and I had no idea why people were screaming Roxy. She was a surprise model that year. Yeah. So, it was fun.
Yeah, my first Breyerfest was just kind of like the generic first Breyerfest. I went with my mom and my little brother. My little brother, I think he just got a single day ticket.
Or a couple of them, right?
He just got one because my
was your
grandma
dad there
brought
too?
him down.
Oh.
It was a whole weird thing. But yeah, Breyerfest 2014 was my first. And it was just kind of generic. I didn't go through the special run line. I did get the celebration horse though. I came home with a lot of older regular runs and a few things that I really like now and that I'm glad I got, but I
Yeah.
don't know. I think I got some good deals on like some things. Like I got Sato new in box for $25 and Gigi Valentine and Heartbreaker new in box for $30. So if you could buy only one horse at Breyerfest, who would it be?
This year?
I think we can do like this year. Like horse that you want to go and like need
just,
to come home with.
Anything I need to come home. Well,
We can do that and special run.
the past 2 years I've been saying I will not come home without 2 models.
And it is the JCPenney Andalusian
Yeah. In the Great
And-
Peruvian Paso.
yes.
I never do it.
and the Great Peruvian Paso is always so cheap. But you know what? It never happens.
Yeah,
and
no.
last year I tried to get on her. She didn't
Yeah.
do anything about it.
Yeah. She was like, Hannah, we're going into this room and you're buying this horse. We go into the room and the horse isn't there. And I was like, what are you gonna do?
That's not my fault.
Yeah.
So yours is one of those two. I don't like going into Breyerfest with a list.
Yeah.
I did go in with a list like my first 2 years, and I came home with like 3 horses on it.
Yeah, I don't really feel
if-
like there's a point with making a list because you just never know. You need to stay open-minded when you're at Breyerfest.
Yeah, because if you're looking for things at Breyerfest, you're gonna like. I feel like it gives you like a worse experience almost because you're only looking for those models. You don't have
Yeah.
time to look at other things and what else might be there.
Yeah.
But if there was one horse I could come home with this year, another ASB.
Oh,
A
yeah.
Wedgwood ASB would be really nice. Also a few cantering warmbloods for my conga are like some essential things that I want to find there. Because I hate paying for shipping for stablemates except for like
Yeah.
my WEG one and my compass. But yeah,
All right. I think that's a wrap.
I actually do agree. I love trains. Some people in the hobby are funny, guys.
Oh, we could fill up a whole video with.
Oh my gosh, we should do an unpopular opinions video.
Yes.
Stop calling model horses beans.
You guys, we love all of the other model horse YouTubers. There's just some things that we don't.
We don't find necessary, I guess, could be
Yeah.
like the way to put it.
Yeah. I honestly, I enjoy watching their videos, but
Sometimes it's a
we're
little
allowed
too much.
Yeah, we're allowed to have our own opinions.
Yeah. But I mean, some people probably don't like us either, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
We're perfect, so I don't know why anyone would hate us.
We have no flaws.
Yeah, obviously.
We should get the hot toy boy to come here for a video.
Guys.
Guess who's not signed? Bob! Bye!